sound? Maybe, possibly. If not, fuck it. Then we're going to have to stop for the night because something's fucking broke. This is episode 8 of Rise of the Conclave, which is chapter 3 in our Rift of Gamers series. The group started off today leaving Epstien Island after they conquered or kept Nxla from entering Earth on Epstien Island. They discovered that there's 6 anchor points. One of them they destroyed, but there's 5 others that they believe they're going to have to go and find across the world and close those ones too. Hopefully they do it in time where another one doesn't start again, and then there's 6 anchor points to complete the ritual. But anyways, the group has just left the island. It's been a couple hours. There's a storm going on, rough seas, heavy sheets of water just coming down on the ocean. They are passing by what looks like the island of Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, passing right through there, which is near Punta Cana. Anyways, Jaden's character, he's not here right now. He had internet problems, just like we've been having all freaking night. Anyways, his character, John Wilson, who's a juicer, he's a bio-juicer, is looking over the port side. He has the port side watch, and he sees debris in the water and a flickering light. John Wilson calls over to Anastasia, who is on the aft watch of the ship, of their missile cruiser. This is John Wilson to Anastasia. Can you hear me?
I can hear
Over.
you.
Anastasia, I see some stuff in the water off the port side. Do you see that? And
I see that, and I also see bodies floating.
Bodies? I haven't seen no body. Oh, gosh. Maybe there's a wreck. Should we tell the captain?
I think we should. Who's going to tell her?
Nose goes.
Nose goes. I think you should tell her. Hey, I see a light, too. It's flicking. Maybe there's somebody. Maybe there's a survivor.
So you want to go towards the light?
No, never go towards the light. It's a lie. It's a lie. Don't go towards the light. That's a lie. Come to think of it.
There might be a survivor.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't tell the captain. That could be a trap. There's always traps. We're always coming across traps. That could be one. Maybe we shouldn't tell the captain. Meanwhile, the captain can overhear everybody because she's on the command channel with William Bonahue.
We probably did.
Remember, you guys are assigned port, starboard watch, aft watch, and the forward watch. So all of the people that are on watch are connected into the command circuit.
Oh, okay.
While they're on watch, because they're not supposed to have private conversations on watch.
So I'm going to start looking around for this weird shit that they're talking about. That's funny.
Are you on watch?
Weird
He
shit
is
that they're
on
all
watch,
talking
yes.
about.
What side are you on? You're on starboard, right?
Starboard.
So you're on starboard watch. So you have to go outside your little watch station and walk around. You actually can walk around the aft end of the ship, and you come up and you're peering over the port side now, and that's when you see some debris in the thing. It is raining, and you do see that flickering light.
So
and you see the juicer. You can't make out that good a detail.
Yeah. Okay. So the main thing is, does it look like it's a lighthouse, or do I think it's a raft of light?
Well, it's on the port side.
We don't see it. John Wilson does.
John Wilson does, and now Lindell does because he walked over to the port side of the ship, and he's looking out there. Lindell's looking out there, and he sees this light off in the thing.
Actually, okay.
Port and starboard, right? Or am I backwards?
Left.
Yes. Port is left. So
I'll just pull out my binoculars.
the island is on the starboard side of the ship. You see something on the port side, which is the water side. If you look on the Twitch, you can see basically. I don't have the direction the ship's headed. Oh my God! I got an air bubble or something. That hurts. Anyways, so you see there's a flickering light. You don't think it's a lighthouse. It's too small to be a lighthouse, and it's flickering. More like either a fire or a small light. It could be a signal light, and it's not maintaining position. Also,
I gotcha. I did pull out my binoculars to try to get a better look at it.
I figured you were already looking for your binoculars.
Sorry. Captain, confirm the flickering red light. It does not look to be some kind of lighthouse. It's either a light graph of some kind or a signal light.
Again, Anastasia, you see bodies in the water.
So Nynaeve's gonna go invisible and check out the light.
Okay, so Nynaeve goes invisible, and William Bonner says, I will assume command of the ship, El Capitan.
Yes, you will, Admiral.
Thank you, El Capitan.
Yes.
And you open up your little. They actually have put a little port window where you go in and out, so you don't have to.
Vomit cupboard.
So you don't have to cut a hole anymore. There's a little port in the front window of the bridge, so you can just go in and fly in and out of this hole. So you open the thing. It's beautiful. It has brass. It's shiny. It looks like it has like a captain's wheel to open it up. It's beautiful, and you fly out. Immediately, you're like flying and storming. The wind is whooshing around, blowing you off course because you're just a little tiny ragdoll fairy in fucking a horrible.
So even with my speed in flight, I can't like
wind.
Okay.
It's horrible, hurricane level winds. And you're making your way over there, but you get too close to the water and you make a dodge as a wave comes.
I was just gonna tell you that I would go fly higher.
And your wings are getting saturated
Okay.
by rain.
All right,
But
dodge.
don't your wings get wet then?
Yes, your wings are getting all wet, and you hate that.
I got
it's like
14.
It's like butterflies getting their wings wet. They hate it. You move out of the way, a little bit gets in your eye, salt water in the eye. But you're having a hard time because you're just this little creature flying in a hurricane.
I will turn around and go back through the.
Okay, roll navigation back to the ship.
Yeah. Is that percentile? That is.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you're like trying to find the ship, because remember it's dark and you're this little tiny fairy, and you fly at like 200 feet per second, right?
Yeah.
So you're out 1,000 feet before you turn around. You already passed up the ship because you never saw it. You never saw the little light. You just flew out there looking for it off the port side. What'd you get for your roll?
67.
67. Awesome. It's within your scope, but it does take you a little bit. You fly past the ship and you get tossed around by the wind. Finally, you land back on the head of the ship, which is the front of the ship, and your wings are all saturated, and you're freaking cold and shivering.
I will try to make it back to the.
Because you don't wear your power armor all the time.
No.
So So you actually have to walk back because your wings are so soaked, and you just look like a little wet rat. And you're walking on the brass side rail, and John Wilson is sitting there. Is El Capitan ever gonna come over? Has anybody seen El Capitan? Did she go out and look at this? Because I sure don't.
I'm right here. I'm right next to you. Hi.
El Capitan.
Yeah. So I did try to go look, but I can't.
Yeah.
Because
Hey.
it's too windy.
Wash out in the wave. He kind of protects you as waves splashes up.
Aww. Is he wearing a red shirt?
No, he's wearing his armor, his body armor. No, he's not a red shirt. He's John Wilson.
I know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, can you bring me back inside? It's not very fun out here.
Yeah, he grabs a hold of you and pulls you into his outer cloak that he wears, and he walks you back up to the bridge. It takes a couple minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Melvin, what are you doing?
Mute.
You're muted, bud.
I figured it's time to get up.
You figured it's time to get up. You get up.
Actually, I wouldn't be asleep at 11. I thought it was later than that.
Yeah, it's in the morning. I figure that everybody else is getting ready for chow.
Yeah.
In the chow line. You guys are getting ready for your conclave or your pre-conclave meeting, as you guys at 12 o'clock is when shift changes, so the other people will come down, and you guys have a separate little officers' chow hall that you guys are sitting in. William Bonahue isn't there because he's captaining the ship. Oh, Capitan, as you come up onto you're awfully wet. Here, we got you a towel. He hands you a little towel.
Thank you. So I couldn't see anything because it's really bad out there. Have you been out there? It's really bad.
It's a storm at sea, El Capitan. Yes, it looks terrible out there. I would have never flown out there if I were you. But you being impulsive that you are, it's understandable. Yeah. And maybe you'll learn a little life lessons now. But El Capitan, what are your orders?
Oh, I'd like to gather maybe a small group to go out and see what the flickering light is.
El Capitan, I don't know if that would be advisable if we send a small group out in a dinghy to go out in those rough seas.
We don't have like a pod, like a submarine pod, like all futuristic movies.
No, ma'am, we don't have a submarine on this ship. However, we do have that little puddle jumper spaceship. Perhaps you and a small crew could go out in. But I believe as there's 12 ding 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 ding. I believe you have a meeting to go to.
I do.
At the lunch at the chow hall with your other pre-conclave members.
Okay, I can tell them.
Very well.
So you can do you take breaks? I'll give you a break. You can have a break.
El Capitan, during the daytime when you are not on the bridge, I am on the bridge to make command decisions. But you are on the bridge now. Do you have any command decisions that you would like to make about this perhaps light that has been spotted?
Yeah, I just said. I mean, I'll go to the meeting and we'll use the ship thingy and we'll go check it out, and you can stay here and I can bring back a coffee if you want.
A coffee would be great.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. So, stay here.
On the bridge.
Yes.
Shall we circle the light?
We can do that? Yeah. I was afraid that if we do that, I mean, our whole ship is right there, and, if it's a trap.
I am getting reports. We are getting reports, Captain El Capitan Nynaeve, that there are bodies in the water.
Oh, yeah, I know.
There was some sort of
like bloated.
Sea wreck. Shall we? Shall we look for survivors?
We could. That would be really nice.
Or just.
No, we really should figure out what that is.
The maritime laws are you should look for survivors.
Right. And and the captain goes down with the ship. I know those two.
No, the captain doesn't have to go down with it. That's old. That's old. That's not. No, the captain does not have to go down with the ship.
Oh.
No, that's old school.
Oh.
That's a long time ago.
Are you just saying that because you're scared now that you're captain?
You are El Capitan.
Yes, I am El Capitan Nani.
Yes, El Capitan Nynaeve.
Huh?
And as long as you are on the ship, I am not captain of the ship.
Oh. Okay. Well, I will.
Does that make you scared?
No, because usually I can breathe underwater, and it doesn't take that much to, bring me back.
Bring her back.
Yes, ma'am. So shall we?
Yes, we shall. We
send
shall
the rescue crew in this horrible.
No.
weather.
We're gonna take our boat.
Ship?
Yes.
It's a spaceship. It's not a boat.
Right.
It's the wrong type of ship. It's a spaceship. Remember
Spaceship,
the
yes.
little puddle jumper they called it?
Right. But it doesn't have to go in space right now.
Right. It can fly in the atmosphere.
Right.
I think it has an antimatter drive or something like that. Anyways.
Yes.
I will resume commanding the ship.
Yes.
Have
and
a
I
good
will
lunch.
bring you back that coffee.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Melvin and Lightfoot, your alarm goes off, and you're like, oh, it's our lunchtime meeting. We were gonna have a meeting at lunchtime. So
I was actually wondering if I might have heard the conversation over the comms in the ship.
you
Oh, I
said
would never
you
turn
were
it
in
off.
your cabin.
Yeah. But there's no.
Unless you're not really on duty, unless you were wearing your mic, you probably didn't hear it.
Okay.
Um,
I'm up and looking for food.
okay. So yeah, you get on. I mean, it's pretty rough seas. You're feeling a little nauseated, just because you guys have never.
Actually, I'd probably be throwing up because I do get seasick.
Okay. They have given you some Dramamine.
Dramamine. Okay.
But like the seas are so rough, and this ship is pretty small, and it's getting tossed about.
Funny, I thought it was a big ship.
I mean, it is a big ship, but not on the it's not a cruise ship. It's a missile cruiser, but it's not the size of a.
I've been on a cruise ship either, so.
Oh, like cruise ships are like gigantic. I think they have thousands of people on them. Where this ship, 500 people would be crowded.
Okay.
This is You've been on a cruiser, right, Melvin? Have you?
I've been on one.
Okay.
But their government is like 300 to 400.
Right, 300 to 400. Like this is a cruise ship, like a missile ship.
Thousands of people.
Kind of like an Aegis cruiser. So, yeah, it's getting tossed about. You throw up in the trash can. Raylikin's right next to you, and then she's sitting there.
Oh no.
Yeah, you do notice that the crew is sitting down for lunch, and they're all eating very full meals, and they're just eating it as fast as they can.
Sounds like the military.
And you get to your guys' private little area that's been cordoned off in the chow hall. It's the officers' area, and you sit down. Usually there's 2 chow decks. One's higher than the other, but this is a small ship. You guys all get there. Those on watch, your 15-minute before watch alarm goes off, and then you do see your relief comes. They're just red shirt number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they just come up and they say, We're here to relieve you for watch.
I have been relieved of watch.
All right, they signed you.
Have fun.
They signed the little watch book authenticator, and you guys all travel down. Are there any updates? Okay. The seas are awfully rough for us to provide any type of search and rescue. We'll have to wait till the weather's calm. I hope the captain thinks about that.
I'm gonna immediately look around for some wood to knock on.
The ship is mostly made of metal. There are some different railings. There are some wood, so you go and you knock on some wood.
Don't put that evil out into the world.
Well, perhaps I know you have a meeting to go to. Perhaps you could influence? I mean, because it's us who are going to go out on the little dinghy.
Oh, they heard about that.
No,
some
they
convoluted plan to send us, our group, out in the middle of the storm.
Oh, they send you out. Why would he kind of brushes his red shirt.
I hear you. I hear you.
He points at it.
She's not going to want to wait. But she understands that she shouldn't risk you guys to these wrath of nature.
Yes, as another wave crashes into the ship, he holds on. Make sure you strap yourself down. He says,
I'll be using the 2-point harness system going.
Okay.
But us, she doesn't give a shit.
Well, then, if this is the last time I'm going to see you, I shake your hand, but can I just give you a hug?
I'm like, sure.
Okay. It's a man hug, only 3 taps.
Right.
With the side of the fist.
It's a bro hug.
Really, it's kind of a mix between a handshake and a hug anyway.
And you guys proceed to the lunch area where Lightfoot has got in. It looks like it's turkey and mashed potatoes today. And I don't know if you've ever seen military turkey.
Yes, some kind of processed meat product.
Dry as fuck.
Oh, it's got gravy and mashed potatoes, so.
Yeah, there's gravy and mashed potatoes.
Remember, not fit for prisoner consumption.
Yes, and green beans. French,
Oh, yeah.
the French cut green beans.
Okay. I'd rather French cut than.
Yeah, but they've been in a can
Ew.
for a very long time.
Nope.
Oh, and we're in, yeah. I imagine so, huh?
Jasper says, "Eat up!" and he puts a big old scoop of fucking mashed potatoes on your plate, and there's some weird little fleshy pieces in there.
Ew.
Probably ham.
Are we being served by a goblin?
Yes.
Yes. Jasper the Goblin.
Remember, Jasper was on the cruise ship. And Chick, the cook. Hi, Lightfoot. I haven't seen you in quite a while.
Hey, Jasper, how are you doing?
I'm good. How's the magic?
Getting better.
Oh.
I'm doing good.
Me too. Somebody told me that I was a 5th level warlock.
Ooh, what type?
I prefer water and fire.
Interesting combination.
Yeah, we got a D&D game going on in the bottom of the ship. You should come by.
I'll have to check that out.
What edition? 36? 37?
Oh, no, we play 2.0. I mean, it's 2nd edition. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, with Sacco. Fuck those other issues. Those are for wimps. We play old school.
All right, okay.
You want another helping? Oh, Lightfoot. Would you like some soup? I saw you throwing up, and perhaps the broth would be good for you.
Oh God. Is it thin and creamy?
Does it have chips in it?
Okay. I think I'll be fine with what I got here, thanks.
It's just a good broth.
Made from what?
Soup stock.
Okay. You are a better chef than that, right?
Then who?
What do you use to make your stock?
Everything?
It depends on what I have in the fridge.
Okay. So again, what did you put in the stock?
Meat and some vegetables. And I boiled it, and then I strained it, and there's the broth. There's some salt probably, and a little bit of oil, some paprika, it's a little spicy.
Do you know what kind of meat it was?
No, it came frozen.
Care about that.
I do care about that.
What type of meat do you like?
What kind of meat did you put in the stock?
It was all frozen. I think it was beef.
You think it was beef?
Well, it's beef broth. It said beef on it. It came in this big frozen package. Beef. What? Frozen package of beef.
Okay.
Why are you so skeptical about my food?
Just because I know.
You know, I think she's being a little racist.
Oh, please.
Oh, is it because I'm a goblin?
No. It has
Ha!
nothing to do with being a
You are thinking that I put unsanitary food in the food because I'm a goblin. I happen to be. I have many stars in chef ability.
I was just trying to find out if it was long pork.
Oh, no, but would you like some? I have some over here.
Thank you.
Why wouldn't you? Oh, you're not a child of the sworn, that's why. Of course. Just a human. Oh, you would like some Lindell?
Absolutely. You got Pepperidge Farm?
I do.
Tell me you have the Spartan variety.
Oh, the Spartan.
Or is that still in R&D?
That is still in R&D, from what I understand. Ravouk's being very hush-hush about the Spartan variety. Very hush-hush.
Delicious.
This is from, supposedly, from Rugra's line. If you find a red hair, that's luck.
All right, let's roll them dice.
He takes off the lid and serves you some long pork. 2 nice, beautiful, thick cuts of long pork. And then he takes some kind of sauce and drizzles it over it very artfully.
It's to roll to see if I find a red hair.
While you're eating, you can roll.
Oh.
Would you like some taters? Or would you like some mashed yams? Oh, I also have baked yams with brown sugar and butter.
Just like my dad used to make. I will absolutely take that.
Of course. This is your daddy's recipe. He gives you one of those, and he gives you some asparagus, or something that looks similar to asparagus. This is more like purple with like orange insides. It's grown on palladium.
Okay. Look, you always gotta make friends with the cook.
Yeah. Next. Ah, I don't think I've met your acquaintance, sir. And he's looking at your badge. Sir, Quicksilver? Are you a priest of some sort? He rolls heraldry. Melvin, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
The cook is addressing you as you're in line.
Give me whatever. I don't really care.
Ah, well, I am Jasper. Chick is in the back. Who are you?
Name's Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. Oh, I thought that was your last name. Is it a code name? Of course.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. My first name is Jonathan.
Oh, Mr. Jonathan. Pleased to meet your acquaintance, Mr. Quicksilver. I, like I said, am Jasper. And Chick's in the back. Would you like the traditional celebratory dinner after pedophiles are killed?
Sure.
Ah, good. He serves you up 2 slabs of roasted pork that just is slathered in this beautiful sauce and just cooked to perfection. He gives you that asparagus and would you like a baked potato or a baked yam?
I like a baked potato. You can take away this thing. This stuff stinks.
What's this thing? What stinks?
Asparagus.
Oh, it's not really asparagus. It's something like that, but better.
Okay.
It's kind of a sweet candy. Fingers of the dog, they call it.
Fingers of a what?
Fingers of the dog.
Of a dog?
Dog. Fingers of the dog.
Okay. Should I be worried about the dog?
No, it tastes good. It's just cold fingers of the dog.
Okay.
Or is it foreskin of the dog? I can't remember. Anyways, it's very good. You should try it. Would you like some soup?
What type of soup do you have?
Tic Tac.
I'm sorry, what?
Tic Tac.
Yeah, no. The soup counts rope and tar.
Yes.
Never heard it in my life, so no, don't tell me.
It's broth with some onions and some vegetables and some meat. We call it Dick Tip soup. It's not really Dick Tip soup.
Sounds more like a freaking beef stew than me, but that's okay.
Yes, we call it Dick Tip soup.
I'm good with this right here.
Very well. Yeah. Lady Jolene, would you like some Dick Tip soup?
No, thank you.
I do. I want some though.
Oh, of course. I have El Capitan. How are you, El Capitan?
I'm good. Yeah.
Here is your...
Goblin French?
He's a goblin. He...
I know it's that smooth, though. That's what
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He gives you a little, like... It's like a little bigger than 3 thimbles together of soup. And he has a little... He's got some... It's probably like the finger cut of long pork, and he got some of the hair of the dog, or the finger of the dog on there.
Okay.
There you go, El Capitan.
I'm glad to see you. The last time I think I saw you, you were at the firehouse.
Me at the firehouse. Yes, I have been at the firehouse,
Yeah.
but I was on the ship. I've never been at the firehouse, actually.
Oh.
I am Jasper. And Chick. Oh, wait, I think we drove our motorcycle there from where we were parked. I forgot that was a few years ago. It's been a while.
It has. How are you doing and how are the kids?
The kids. They're,
That's a custom customary greeting. You have to ask about the wife and the kids and, you know.
Oh, ooh, well, Jasper and I are homosexual.
Oh, well, that's
We don't have children of our own. We are going to adopt. We've talked about it for many years. But we cannot get pregnant ourselves, fairy lady. But we are trying through genetic. Ravuk has some kind of genetic growth thing that he has at Pepperidge Farms, and we're trying to use his genetic information so we could make a child between Jasper and me.
I think that would be very lovely.
Smashing our genes together.
Yep.
Nah, you didn't know that about Jasper and me? Have you
Like
figured
I said,
everybody
it's
knows?
a customary greeting.
Oh, well, Jasper's doing good. He's in the back.
Good.
Like he always is.
Yep.
He's my good friend. We are lovers.
I'm very glad to hear that.
Jasper! Hey! Oh, hey, I'm Jasper. Chick! Chick! El Capitan wants to say hi! Come here! He goes, you hear Chick, or, sorry.
Yes, it is Chick.
You hear Chick in the back. Yeah! I'll be there in a minute! He'll be there in a minute.
Okay, well, I'm going to go. I have a meeting to get to. And,
Right.
oh, yeah. Carpool and all of that stuff.
All right. He promptly serves. What? Oh, so, Lady Jolene, what did you want to eat?
Just the basic food.
You want the mashed potatoes then?
Yes.
With the meat in it. Plop. Would you like pork?
No, thank you.
No?
No.
You don't like pork?
I like pork.
Why don't you want the pork?
Okay, give me some pork. I'm gonna say she's a real man eater.
So, I mean, we have. What else do we have? We have dictator soup.
No, thank you.
We have some roasted turkey. He points to the roasted turkey, and it looks really dry.
Well, that's where the sauce comes in.
Where the what? Where the sauce?
Put the sauce on it.
You would like that?
Yes.
Very well. You see him he just picks it up with his hands and plops it on your plate.
Yeah, and it's probably just gonna stay there.
And then he takes some of the sauce, he takes some of the gravy and pours it on, but it's normal gravy. So you know how when you burn gravy, there's little burn flakes in it? Because he tried to save it. He just pours that over. There you go. Turkey.
Thank you.
Hands it to you.
I take it.
You know, that was from the freezer. And this is fresh made. Everybody in line. The pork is fresh. The turkey is frozen for I don't know how long. You should choose the fresh pork. Much better from Pepperidge Farm Ravuk.
Here.
You guys all get your food, and you gather at your table, and the door shuts behind you as Rayla comes in and shuts the door and then sits down with her food. Oh, I cannot wait to try this pork. And she has like a full plate, and it's a leg. Oh, yummy. Oh, God, this looks so good. What are you guys eating?
Oh, I got soup.
I got some soup, too.
Yeah. Hey, okay, is everybody here?
I believe so.
Roll call?
Dr. Asclepius said that he could not make it because he is very ill.
Oh, no.
So he is laying down for
Why didn't somebody just heal him?
Oh, it's from motion sickness. He says that he has shot himself up with enough Dramamine to kill any normal person, but he cannot make it.
Okay.
He's also got explosive diarrhea. But I didn't want to say that at the dinner table.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a very appropriate time to say it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I forgot, everybody, that we have a transporter ship that we don't have to use the little boats. And so I would like to go out on this ship to go check out what's going on, and then we can all come back.
During a storm?
Well, it's a ship. It flies, and it's covered.
Does it have navigation that you can find the ship back? Find where the ship is?
Well, it should. It's connected to the ship. It was on the ship, and so it should. And I'm a pretty good navigator. I only hit one thing.
Wait, you only hit one thing?
Yeah. But that was a long time ago.
Hit?
What?
What did you hit?
Oh, what did I hit? What? It's a cruise ship, but not everybody died.
On which ship? The vastness of the ocean, and you hit a cruise ship? I mean, that's gotta be, what is that? That's gotta be 1 in 1,000 chance of doing that here.
Well,
you underestimate our luck. At speed?
Well, I was really new to the ship driving thing, and I didn't know that, you're supposed to actually drive the ship and not just use your mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
While you're pissing off the fantail.
So, well, who wants to volunteer? I mean, I go. I'm going.
You said it was puddle jumper?
Yes. Well, I didn't say that, but the GM did.
Hovercraft you picked up in the Yucatan?
Maybe?
The Nemo one?
Sounds about right. I honestly
The
didn't know we
hovercraft.
had
That
it.
was a spaceship
Well, this is a spaceship, too.
in the Yucatan. It was Khan, not Nemo.
That might have been a different one then.
Well, I mean, we can go and look at it, and then we can, get into it.
Either way. If it can fly in the storm, sure, but are we sure it can fly in the storm safely?
Well, I was talking to my second in command, and he was really sure that can happen.
Can it take a lightning strike? I mean, almost all aircraft can take lightning strikes.
I can take a lightning strike.
Okay.
It's okay.
All aircraft.
Quicksilver. You don't have to go. You can stay on the ship. It's okay.
Balekin's like, oh, Captain, what? Why are we going on the ship?
To go look at the flickering light and all the dead bodies. Apparently it's the code of the sea that we have to go and look for survivors.
Huh?
Yeah.
Where are you coming from? Airtime law?
Yeah. Like...
See, maritime law is a lot like the code of pirates. Really more of a guide law.
Oh. So we should just leave it?
I mean, what if they got full shit?
Right. Oh, I missed Lyndall. I missed you.
The shoulder angel and the shoulder devil. And both of them have horns.
Right. Ooh, and shiny stuff. Ooh.
Treasure?
treasure.
Maybe they have treasure, but perhaps we should let the storm blow by.
Oh yeah, actually, that one of the red shirts did send a Fisher request as one of the most likely parties to be cleaning up the bodies and checking for survivors. That we give it some time for the storm to dissipate some.
He's just a red shirt? Why would I take a red shirt on my mission? He's a red shirt.
Before you order the ship to engage in rescue work.
Oh.
I mean, in Star Trek, the red shirts usually die instead of the main characters.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but what if there's something really cool and then they get, like, promoted?
Yeah. I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, they could have an accident.
Red shirt.
Oh.
Only Star Trek. With Star Trek The Next Generation, the commanding officers wear red shirts and they never died.
That's true. I remember,
I mean,
Riker wearing a red shirt.
Way. If we had a red shirt during that final battle, I could have used them to block the blast instead of me.
That's right. Next Generation. Oh. I mean, then what is it? The orange shirts?
I thought it was yellows.
Yellows?
It's
They
yellow.
died?
Yeah.
Well, we're talking old school, like Jasper's D&D. Like, we're talking old school where they were red shirts still.
Well, this conversation doesn't bode well for me.
Well, you're talking about 3 seasons versus 8.
But we're old school red shirts.
Wait, why are we arguing?
Because he's stamping upon our tradition of red shirts dying.
Okay. How about the first Star Trek movies? No red shirt died.
That's because of political correctness.
We can make an example and put that guy in a red shirt and then just, kill him.
Yeah. Okay? Our red shirts die. And he's going.
Anyways, how many bodies did you find out there? Did you see out there?
Oh, I didn't see anything. I got blown away.
Jolene, you saw 5 bodies in the water. And then, parts. 2.
Parts of
Yes. But that could have been because you were on the aft end of the ship, and the screws might have tore up some of the bodies because they probably got sucked in.
Whoops.
Yep.
And then chummed.
Oh yeah, is there a bunch of sharks all around?
Well, you don't know. I mean, there could be. There probably is. Sharks do follow ships.
Yeah.
So, if I understand this, Nani, what you're saying, Raylikin, what you're saying is we take a red shirt, and then before the mission, before we actually reach the destination, we ritualistically sacrifice the red shirt to prevent other deaths.
Yes! Exactly.
That is a great idea.
Yes, every time we go out, we have to do this. Otherwise, Lyndall's going to die.
I was going to say, I'm personally invested in learning about this ritual ceremony.
That's fucking terrible.
The problem is, the moment I start doing it, it's going to start working.
Right?
You know it's going to start working.
So,
If we're gonna kill somebody, we can kill them.
Yeah. I would just pull up my tablet. Hey, El Capitan, could you send me a list of the crew so I can figure out who's the most red shirt of the red shirts?
So I got an idea about the ritual. Okay, so we cast the ritual on the person, right, and us. We're there. We cast it on us. Maybe we call it a life for a life or something like that. I don't know. And he just travels with us. We don't have to kill him right away. He just travels with us.
An active, ongoing ritual.
But we we like cut, we drop our blood on him, we cut him, like, and make his blood flow, and then we drop our blood on him, right? Blah, 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 blah. And then, we a life for life or whatever so if you get seriously wounded, and it's that death blow, he dies, not you.
Okay. I'm gonna just throw this out here, Raven. We call the ritual the initiation ritual. That way we can call fears.
The initiate.
That's deceiving.
We call it the initiate. There we go.
And if they live, then clearly it was meant to be.
How many times, though? Does he just come out? They just come out with us? Maybe like 33 times. If they make it 33 missions without dying, then they're part of the group, and we have to make a new initiate?
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. I mean, the chances... you die every time, so...
No!
So...
Almost every time.
Every big mission.
So what happens to the initiate? Like, well, he dies, and then we get a new one, but nobody's going to want to be the initiate if they know that the initiate dies. Perhaps he goes to Valhalla?
The captain...
No. He goes to the well.
The captain can just make him.
He was given a mission during our mission, and we decided that it was more important for him to go on those other missions and to support other units.
He went to swim with the fish.
Or sleep with the
A
fishes.
little on the nose there, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure sailors are going to figure that one out.
We need to get dumber sailors. Maybe Marines.
We don't want too dumb of sailors because they actually run the ship, and the last thing we want.
Don't get me wrong. I love Marines. They are great. They defend our country, but they eat crayons.
First in, last out.
That's what your mom said. Just kidding.
Or on the other hand, we be brutally honest about their odds of survival, right? Or actually, we make it 3 missions. They last 3 missions, and they get a promotion.
To second initiate.
If they last 3 missions as the initiate, they get a promotion.
To second initiate, because then we get another initiate. Then we have 2 chances of living.
Exactly. Oh, Raylan in.
And if they
I
make
can
it,
see her wheels spinning.
if they make it to the 3rd tier, then they're close to being like a.
Honestly, if they make it to the 3rd tier, they might be worth training.
They might be a marine, like a maroon shirt instead of red.
Or a pink shirt.
Oh, no. Red shirt, maroon shirt, burgundy shirt.
Ah, there we go. Burgundy, like wine.
I
So.
mean, if they get burgundy, honestly, we're probably going to love training.
So we're going to work on this ritual. Perhaps I could get the priest of Amelia to help me on this ritual, to create this ritual with all these wonderful ideas. Huh?
I'll go find volunteers.
Oh, no. But yes, but we need to research the ritual first to create it, because there may be, we have to work it out. We can't just. It's like a new machine. You just make a new machine and throw it out there and it works. Right? It might take some time.
Fair.
They might die in the process of creation. We don't know.
I did have 2 thoughts, just off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminds me of the, not so much the circular Perry, but how we kind of move through the astral realm in circular Perry.
Uh-huh.
The damage could also be projected through the astral realm.
Interesting. We could call it Meat Shield.
The Meat Shield Initiative.
The Meat Shield Initiative.
You gotta be subtle.
Yeah, no, that's what we call it. It's the initiate, but we refer to it as MI or MSI, Meat Shield Initiative. That is perfect, El Capitan.
Thank you.
The Meat Shield Initiative. or initiate, right? Initiate. The
Either
meat
way.
shield initiate.
The problem would be is,
Well, if you're gonna call it if it's gonna be called like, it wouldn't be Meat Shield Initiative.
Initiate.
Or Meat
I mean, maybe it's the initiative. Yes, that's us. That's our initiative that we're taking, and they're the initiate of the initiative.
Exactly. There we go.
Okay, I see. MSI. That's all we have to refer to. MSI. The military loves that.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Fucking good.
MSI.
that sounds good, but I don't know if it's gonna work for this mission because it's gonna take us longer than we have to figure this out, won't it?
Oh yeah. No, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah,
for
we're
this
just gonna
mission.
bring the guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, this time we're just gonna appease the gods directly.
Yeah, we're gonna bring the guy, and we're gonna call him the first MSI. It's experimental. You know, we might have to throw him in front of the grenade, or whatever.
Here's the problem I see with it. After a while, the crew is gonna get surprised about this. If every time we choose an MSI and they come back dead.
They don't come back.
They don't come back.
They're
Don't come back.
they're sent on mission.
We
Secret
we promote
underwater
them.
mission. Secret.
And then we don't say anything about them.
Unless we can clone them.
You know, maybe we should take a page out of Sargoth's book. Figure out that doppelganger cloning process.
Right. We take the MSI, we make a clone of him, he stays on the ship, the clone, and the other guy dies.
Here's a question. Hey, Captain Tom, did you talk to the meteorologist and see how long the storm's gonna last?
Do we have a meteorologist?
Probably.
I didn't.
Don't you have probably, but don't you have satellite uplink? Can you just check the con system?
Maybe. I'll check. I'll go and check real quick.
He's like,
Yep.
William Barnague he's looking out the window at the storm. He's smoking a
Oh, I fly back, go get a cup of coffee, and then fly back to him. I forgot.
Yeah, he's smoking his cigar on the deck on the bridge, and
Okay.
you come back with the cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I
right
thought
in
I
front
saw
of the
you out of the corner of my eye, and then.
Yeah.
Oh.
I forgot your coffee. Hey.
Oh, it's espresso. It's just how I like it. Perfect.
Yeah. I
Very hot.
I watch you a lot. But we need to
The cup.
It's my special cup.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's wrong?
Perhaps you could, just an idea, okay, at the time, but perhaps you could find a magic user that could make your cup hold a full cup of coffee, like human size. Oh, you didn't drink coffee, did you, El Capitan?
No.
Okay.
Not today. Hey.
That was perfect. It really hit part of the spot.
Yep. Okay, so, what's the weather going to be like in the next hour or two?
Let me look on the map. He goes over there. And it looks like the Doppler radar is that the storm is going to rage on for about 90 more minutes.
Oh,
And
that's
then
not
we
bad.
should, but that's as we're heading west northwest. If we were to stay on site, it's going to be about 4.5 hours until the storm blows through.
Well, shit.
But we can hit the edge of the storm in about 90 minutes.
Okay, but then we'd have to fly back over to the storm to see about the wreckage.
Right.
The wreckage isn't going anywhere. I mean, it might go to the bottom of the ocean, but it's wreckage.
Right.
I have not found any distress signals, Captain.
Oh,
That's
good.
good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The light that we saw
Mhm.
has stopped. We don't see it
No,
anymore.
don't do that, sweetheart.
Oh, So you know what? I bet it was like fire, and it went out because there's a lot of water.
I know.
Very possible, Captain. Or the ship sunk all the way.
Right. Or the ship sunk all the way.
In your wonderful wisdom and indecision in going to rescue the people. Bravo, Captain.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Thank you. Yes. I liked it too. Okay.
I am gonna make an award for you.
No, we're gonna put go down.
Really?
Yes.
You can do
Called
that?
incompetences.
Incompetences. It's how does she say it in Home Alone? Incompetent or something.
Incompetent.
Yes.
It's called incompetent.
Wow, he's really insulting me, and Nynaeve has no idea. That's super cool.
And it's going to be shiny.
Is it?
With pink and purple.
Ooh, and a little bit of blue for Natosa. And white.
Yes. Actually, we were going to keep Natosa off of this award.
No, you have to put Natosa on the board. Natosa needs to be on everything. It is Natosa.
You know, we will. Okay, of course, El Capitan.
Yes.
Natosa fully supports this award and message.
Okay, well, I hope you like your coffee, and I will go back to the meeting.
Are you able to get me another cup?
Oh, yeah. I fly back and fly
Thank
back.
you. Thank you very much. Is she gone?
I heard that.
Oh, I had a question. I was wondering if you were gone. Incapitans? El Capitan Incapitans? Nynaeve?
Yes.
We love you.
No, I love you too.
Good.
Good. Okay, well, here's your copy.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. No, fly back.
Is she gone?
Fuck.
And the crew cheers on. Yeah.
Just come out of their quarters.
They're like, you have outdone yourself, Captain Bonahue. And so back in the meeting, Nynaeve returns. She's been gone for quite a while. You saw her come back and forth a couple times out of the corner of your eye. You thought you saw her there. You're not really sure, but meanwhile, what were you guys doing around the table?
Oh, you know what? I'm rolling to see if I find the red hair. God damn it.
Oh, that's a bummer.
You were unlucky and did not find a red hair in your long pork. However, who else had pork? I think Melvin had pork. He just said, "I'll have whatever." Melvin, would you like to roll?
Oh, where is that? All right, yeah,
He's gonna find the lucky hair.
100% will too. Watch, pulls up a.
No,
Never mind.
Oh,
he
wow.
did not find the lucky curly red hair.
Ooh, curly red.
Curly, yeah.
All right. So you guys are sitting around the table, and then Gaius Julius says, friends, I know this salvage is very important, but have we determined what route we were going to take to Colorado?
I thought we were going to go up the Mississippi.
That was an option, and not like there's no course set for that.
Oh.
I believe our two options were I want to say docking near Houston or
Yes.
I feel like the Mississippi will be overall less contentious, as I'm not quite sure what the Lone Star State's policy is, or...
It is the year 75 PA, I believe.
Oh, is that for Lone Star?
But we don't know how accurate those books were. And we also don't, I mean, obviously, where there is golden age technology, there are looters.
Yeah.
I mean, our ship, they could just drop us off.
I was thinking it would be more of an away party than anything else.
And then go back out to sea. To avoid conflict with any forces. However, there is Huron pirates in this area, and the Splukorth often travel these routes. Remember, Mexico is not too far from here, and they still hold raids, coastal raids against Mexican citizens, or old Mexico citizens, the citizens of the Vampire Empire, and they're at active war with the vampires. Because nobody likes vampires. It's up us, apparently.
I like my vampire.
Yes,
Just
you
the
like
one
Cortez.
in his clan.
What is that?
Just the one in his clan.
Yes.
Just the one in his clan, yeah.
Just the Conclave member.
Yes.
So perhaps we should make a route of what we're going to do.
I propose we head up to Mississippi, send out the away party, and send them back to sea.
Just then, you guys hear a loud explosion.
Oh, whoops.
That's not good.
The overhead alarm goes off. Ding, 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 ding. Man overboard. Man overboard.
Did we lose the red shirt
I
already?
swear to fucking God, this goddamn pirate.
It's the red shirt.
Go up to the bridge.
Battle stations.
Yeah,
Battle
up to the
stations.
neck,
Yep.
arming up,
Yep.
and cells on the go.
Okay. Arming up with what?
Well,
Armor of
armor,
Epstien?
like putting my helmet on, and
You are wearing your armor on the ship?
I just came off watch.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I don't have mine on because I just came out to have lunch and a conversation.
Okay, so you guys are running to your battle stations?
Passing armor of Epstien on the way.
Okay.
I'm going back to my room to go get my rolls.
So just to let you know that your armors are usually stored at your battle stations when you're aboard the ship. Just because
Where does the magic user have a battle station?
You are on battle station 6.
Okay.
It is on the port side. All odd numbers are on the port side, all even numbers are on the starboard side. So you're on the starboard side. And numbers start from the front of the ship to the back. So your midship, there's 12 battle stations on this
I
ship.
was thinking I would be.
Alright. Just a reminder, the nat 20s for this initiative are Lightfoot, Railkin, and Rowan.
Oh, fuck. I forgot all
We
about
are
Rowan.
coming about. So,
Coming out?
Rowan,
Base board.
where's Rowan been?
Probably in her quarters?
She didn't go to the meeting.
I totally forgot about her.
So, Rowan right now is officer of the deck.
Okay.
So she is there in the midst, and you all of a sudden you're on the quartermaster's deck and you're sitting there talking to somebody. There's been a young ensign who's been chatting you up. He's very interested in you.
Uh-huh.
And interested in the things you guys do, like, because you guys go off ship on missions, and his name's Jack.
Do I get the feeling that he's just, like, is there anything sinister behind him wanting to know all of this? Because I don't know if I'd give him a whole bunch of information of what we do.
Anything sinister?
Like, could I tell if he's asking
like
to,
a sense motivation kind of
yes.
thing?
Yes.
So remember, Raylan can determine, what is it? Not truth or lies. What was it she could determine?
It was for her retribution, so determine
whether he's good or bad?
Yeah.
For the Conclave or against?
Yeah, well, I mean, he'd show up red if he were...
Yeah, so, it's more like a sense motivation.
Yeah.
What's your level? 13? Go ahead and roll me percentile dice.
Okay.
I think you're 13th, right?
Yeah. Oh, God. 54.
So, and what's your ME?
E is...
So for sense motivation...
13?
13 is your
15
ME.
plus 2.
15?
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute.
No, it's 13. It just has a plus 2 psi save versus psionics.
So it shouldn't have a plus 2 with a 13. There shouldn't be any bonus at all.
Okay.
So
then I'll get rid
13
of that.
plus 3% per level. So you're, 39 plus 13 is 49. 52 is your chance. And what'd you roll?
I rolled a
54.
Yeah.
You're not sure what his motivation is. You want to write that down? That's Lyndall, as one of our rules. It's your ME plus a 3% per level.
For sense motive?
For sense motive. And that's going to be a skill. I don't think Rifts has that. But not everybody gets that. You have to take that. Yeah.
How do we update on our sheet when our armor is renewed?
What?
She asked how we update our Armor of Ithan sheet when it's renewed.
Oh.
Don't you just delete the damage
Yeah, you just delete damage.
that you put in? It should just update that way. So, yeah, you're not really sure. Either he's just skilled at, I mean, he is obviously coming on to you.
Okay.
Well, actually, let me roll, because seduction you can have, but most of the time the person doesn't really know they're being seduced.
Right.
So he got a fucking 3.
Okay.
With that,
That's his goal too.
with his role, like, you think he's honest with that,
Okay.
because he's using seduction out of character. You think he's definitely smooth-tongued.
Yeah.
And he seems genuine with
Okay.
it. Yeah, like
I would still, only from experience,
performance.
I would still not, like, give him all the
No,
information.
he's just
but...
like, hey, I noticed that you're part of, like, the main command structure of this group. You guys always leave. Oh, sorry, I didn't introduce myself, did I? My name is Jack Hopkington. I just made lieutenant. Sorry, ensign. I want to be a lieutenant, but I mean, of course, everybody wants rank. But I just became an ensign, and you know, I hear of your guys' exploits already. Like you guys just like defeated like an arm of Nxla.
Nah, don't say it, please. Just don't say his name.
Actually, it doesn't do anything.
Because he's not blooded? Or
you're not sure, or maybe it's because the closest thing to him is like there's no spies around.
Right.
But
Just don't say his name.
oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Accidents happen.
Names have words. The power.
Yes.
Oh, I understand that. But yeah, he's not part of the Conclave either. He's
No.
not part of a potential Conclave.
Is he blooded though?
Probably. Oh, are you trying?
Yes.
Yes, he's blooded.
Okay.
Yeah, you sense that? Yeah, he's definitely blooded, and he's just like, well, God, I fucking fucked up.
It's okay. Hey, it's all right.
I was just wondering, I mean, how does one
Well, in my
become
experience,
a hero? Like, how does one
I get it.
join you guys?
Well, like I said, in my experience, and this just from what I see, people just get rifted in and dropped into our group. It's not like, I mean, it's more of the way of Natosa. He's the one who, I mean, we do have others, but for the most part,
He's not tracking you about this rifting in stuff?
Oh.
He's just, rifted. So Natosa just chooses us and puts us with you?
For the most part.
I mean, what about, who was, like, was it Lyndall or Spartan? God damn it.
Spartan at the moment.
What? No, who has it's Lyndall who has a team of,
Bill Spartan.
no. You have 2 Spartans?
No, Spartan has the team, the company, right?
Oh, okay.
Squad of 9, and then Lendl doesn't have any.
That's right. He got blasted to shit the other day. I got confused.
Poor Lyndall.
Spartan, he's got like people that, like a team, and I was just wondering.
You want to be recruited in.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Or I'm volunteering if that could be. I'd love to learn more about Raylin, the son. My grandfather was a Templar of the Sun.
What was his name?
Lucas.
His name was Lucas.
Yes.
Last name?
Well, I forgot what last name I gave you.
Well, you didn't. You just said Jack.
No, I did. Dandoff or something. Dandruff. Jack Dandruff.
Jack Koff.
What? Jack Mehoff.
Jack Mehoff.
We'll say Jack Hasselhoff. Hassel. Jack Hassel. Hoff.
Well.
Jack Hasselhoff.
Yes.
Hoff with the Huff.
I got you.
I got teased. Cool. Jack Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff. Gotcha.
My grandfather was Mr. Hasselhoff.
Did you do a music video for the Conclave too, or for Natosa?
He did have a good voice. However, anyways, he like I have his swords.
He was a retribution pellet?
Yes.
For Raylin.
Yes. he died in the Great War.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Raylan who
He
killed
sounds
him
like a right.
for daring to be a male Retribution Templar in her name.
Or she just did it on a whim because she felt like it.
I forgot that there's no male retribution, but there is.
But there
That's
is.
vindictive, Raylan?
Yeah.
Well, he was a retribution paladin who worshipped Raylin. I don't know if he didn't work directly like under her, but he worshipped her, the sun,
How do you get the sword?
because he was a retribution paladin.
But just not under Raven.
Not at first. I mean, he became a retribution paladin, and then started worshipping Raylin because of her justice.
Well, again, I'm sorry for your grandfather's loss.
But you're gonna have to have a sex change if you want to be.
No, Rowan doesn't do that. Rowan's first night is Prometheus. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Prometheus is his first night. So, I got some swords. I mean, I'm not. I would love the prestige to become one, or at least a squire, or can I get assigned to your detail?
Let me look into it and see what I can do. See what kind of strings I can pull. I mean, I don't have a squire. I have a first knight, but I don't have a squire.
Does your first knight want a squire?
He might.
I know one who does.
Yeah. I mean, that would be up to him, but I could definitely use a squire.
Are you a Templar?
No, but I mean, personal assistant.
A PA, yeah. May I? I mean, all you have to do. I mean, with your procedure, all you have to do is go to tell the captain.
Her and I don't speak much.
Bonahue. Captain Bonahue.
Wait, no, it's Captain Nynaeve.
He's the XO. He's also a captain.
Right, but it would be Captain Nynaeve.
No, he's the XO of the ship. He's a captain. He's just not captain of the ship. His rank is captain.
No, I understand that, but she's the one who gives the orders.
No, he's the XO, and he is in charge of the personnel, as an XO is.
So what exactly does Nynaeve do on the ship?
She's the captain. She does command decisions.
Not as much as you think she does.
But Captain Bonahue, XO Bonahue, is in charge of the crew. Like, that's his ultimate responsibility.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I'm just.
I mean, you could go and just make a request. Here, I have an electronic chit. If you just filled it out. I don't mean to pressure you, man.
I will fill it out. And
you do? He pressures you?
No. I want the fucking personal assistant.
Right, but so he has an ME and an MA. He has an MA of 18.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, totally. I'm swooning.
ME.
I'm not
of
getting
15.
pregnant again, though.
No. He's not.
Okay, good.
He's trying to weasel his way
into the group.
Where the action happens.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you fill out the chit.
Han Solo type.
Yeah. So you fill out the electronic chit and you press send. And then you hand it back to him and he's like, I was approved.
Well, perfect. That is awesome. Yeah, so I think there's probably a meeting going on.
Actually, on your PDA, something pops up on you.
Okay, look.
Ah, I, I'm not really sure what to call you. Would I call you Lady
Just call me Rowan.
Rowan? Rowan. Hi, Captain Bonahue, XO Bonahue.
Yes, we've met.
Acting captain of the
Yes,
ship
gotcha.
currently. I just got a request from you saying that you would like to have Jack Hasselhoff as your personal assistant.
Yes.
I do have you on auto approve for anybody like that. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't some kind of scam or anything like that.
No, I did. Yes, we had a very good talk, and he seems eager and willing, and I needed somebody. So, yeah.
Okay. Out of all the candidates that have requested to be your personal assistant, he is the most qualified. However, he doesn't fall under the qualifications of the son, and I just wanted to reiterate he doesn't qualify under.
Yes, that was Raylan's. That was her rule.
Okay.
I am not Raylin. I am an avatar of Raylin, but I am not her. I accept males.
Okay. Very good. But there are qualified, 9 other qualified female candidates.
I made my choice. Thank you.
So you want me to deny the rest of them?
Please.
Well, he came directly to you.
Very well. I will. You want special warning that we only have one space open
Yes.
at the time.
And make it positive and encouraging and yes.
Okay, I will send a rejection letter to them.
Well, don't call it a rejection letter. Maybe
You're rejecting them.
Yeah.
We're not political in the military. You're rejecting them. They got rejected.
Okay, then.
Unless you approve them.
Why did you ask?
Did you approve or reject?
I did reject.
Reject.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I am sorry to inform you that you have been rejected for the application of blah 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 blah.
Whatever. They were.
Assistant to the son in favor of a male.
He turned. You should have just got something in the inbox. Can you just sign that, please?
Okay.
It's a formal rejection letter
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And press reject.
Gotcha. Reject.
All right. Good. They all got it.
Good. Okay.
Ho 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 ho. Very well, Miss Rowan. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
These lines off. Oh. Lightfoot, your PDA in the meeting, it goes off. Ah, Lightfoot. Hi. Captain William Bonahue, XO of the ship. We've met a couple times. I'm in charge of personnel, and lately, as of yesterday, my office has been inundated with requests for candidates to join members of what they call the away party.
Okay.
Remember, isn't William Bonahue the second command? Isn't that what's his name's name in Star Trek?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. The away team. Anyway, we have several candidates. This has inundated everybody. Are you looking for an assistant of any sort, or anybody who could assist you on your travels? Well, you have 70 applicants.
I'm here the person I want to get in her pants.
Excuse me?
Jeffrey said he wants to get in your pants.
Supposed to do Anastasia.
Moose horns, thank you very much.
That was not my
So
fault.
that was out of character, Lightfoot. Ow, my head.
Okay, Jeffrey.
I want to get in her pants.
Okay.
We're just joking. Oh my God, that was hilarious. Oh my head, I hit it on the back of my chair.
Wendell's taken.
Ooh, Wendell's taken.
He's my man.
Practice the tokenism.
Okay, so William Montague, he's like, yeah.
Before other crew members have assistants, because I'm not really sure I need one.
Sorry, ma'am. That's 70 applicants for you.
How many of them are male and how many of them are female?
65 of those 70 are actually female, and 5 are male.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
What are their qualifications?
Well, they're not. What are your qualifications? I mean, what are you looking for in an assistant?
I wasn't sure I was looking for this.
Now, remember, these are people who, being under your tutelage, are expecting to be trained, are expecting to be taken care of and used in an appropriate manner within the battlefield technique, such as, I believe, Lord Spartan had a tent group of these guys who he could deploy during, there was a certain battle in Palladium World, the Battle of the Rainbow, the Bifrost, that he used them as a distraction team. Now they were, what's that?
Sorry, to great effect.
To great effect.
Yes, to great effect. Now, generally, when you get an assistant, we do recommend a tent group, which our tent groups are made up of 9 people. However, you could go with just a squad, which is 3, or you could go with 1 if you just want to test someone out.
Isn't Rowan still right there as he's saying all this?
We're at the table.
No, she's at the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rowan didn't want anyone else.
I brought in Jack.
Yeah, so Rowan walks in with this lieutenant. Oh, sorry, ensign.
Stuffy and important.
With a young ensign. You could tell he looks like he's probably 16 years old, just out of the academy. Like,
Perfect age to start training.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when kids start to pick up craft skills. Or, like, trades, really.
now remember, like, in Palladium, 13 is an adult. Or they're expected to get married and fucking go about life.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's a hard life in Palladium.
It's a hard knock life.
He did 3 years in the academy straight out of being 13. Now he is ready as an ensign to give his life for Natosa. Anyways, William Bonington says, so you walk in right when he says, generally a tent group is 9 people that we believe you should take. Or you could go with 3 or 1, whatever.
Yeah.
Rowan just acquired 1, even though she had several applicants. One guy could die really easy, whereas, having at least a squad, they could watch each other's backs. But it's up to you. You don't even have to take it. No pressure. Would you like me to send a rejection letter?
No,
Oh.
I wouldn't.
Would you like to accept them all?
I will think on it.
Very well.
In a couple hours.
Okay. Oh, Rowan, are you in the room? I thought I heard you walk in.
I'm right here. Yes.
Oh, I'll go back to your PDH. You do have several applicants that they have already asked for more clarification of why they were rejected.
I thought you said that the spot has already been filled. That was in the rejection letter.
Okay.
There was one spot.
There's 3 people that have asked if they could be an alternative in case Jack Hasselhoff dies.
Is he wearing a red shirt?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, actually.
No, he's not wearing a red shirt.
Okay.
He's just a lieutenant.
Okay.
That would be a blue shirt.
Actually, the color of the shirt depended on what area of the ship you looked at.
Right.
Oh, that's true.
But in the original, it was security, and the security people always died.
Right.
So is he wearing a blue shirt?
Is he wearing the shirt?
I thought security was gold in 2nd edition or second.
In TNG, I want to say they were yellow or gold. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
And then blue was science.
Right.
Right. Or medical.
Which were the top 3 applicants?
The top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, Wendy, and Karen.
Which one's after Karen?
Abigail.
I'll take her.
You'll take the 4th
No.
most qualified?
I'll take the 3. We can do without a Karen.
Oh. He's like, Karen. Okay. I mean, she's going to ask if she can apply later. Should I just...
Just tell her she can apply later. Yes.
Never?
Like in 6 months.
Very well. Should I suggest that she goes by her middle name?
What is her middle name?
Rebecca.
Yeah. Karen, Rebecca. Yes, actually, I would suggest that she go by any other name besides Karen.
Very well.
Carrie would be better.
Yeah, even Carrie. Hey.
Okay. So you can write down Sarah, Wendy, and Abigail.
Okay.
And Jack Hasselhoff.
So he has a little, what is it called?
Yes, a little apostrophe or...
Yeah, accent. Like,
Is
yeah.
his car going to be losing his shirt?
And singing on a beach with the wind blowing in his hair.
Does he have a cool car?
And a Knight Rider. Yes.
Yes.
He's got a cool hover car. Sorry. Let's perhaps I should just come down to your meeting and see if talk to everybody directly.
That sounds like a good idea.
Very well. I'll be down there in an hour.
What? So Sarah, Abigail, and who else?
Sarah, Wendy, and Abigail. Wendy farts a lot.
Oh, God. Okay.
That's why they call her Wendy. Just kidding. And Jack Hasselhoff. Again, I thought we were in the middle of a battle.
We were too.
We were, but then you switched over to Rowan, and they brought up really interesting topics that we're all interested in.
I know. We'll get back to that. Ding, 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 ding. The alarm goes off. There's a pounding against the ship. Or some kind of explosion. Battle stations, battle stations. Ah, shit.
Yep.
Battle stations.
Alright, moving. Moving to my battle stations.
So you guys we'll skip forward ahead to you guys getting to your battle stations.
Did
The
that
battle command or the battle lieutenant at the battle box, they open up the thing and they're handing out. People are putting on their armor. The security forces. There are some that are already in armor. The people on watch. What did you say?
That's what I wanted. I wanted to make sure that you knew that we're all going to put on armor before we go out.
Yes, in your battle stations are your
Okay.
battle
Okay.
gear with your AIs.
Okay.
Somebody's AI died.
John Wilson.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah.
John Wilson's battle buddy died?
Yeah.
Yes, his
That-
AI.
That's
named
right.
John Wilson.
Oh, John Wilson. That's right. His AI died. Well, it gets reloaded, but it never updated, so it has none of the data from the other battle.
Any previous battles? That sucks.
Not from its perception. It has. It downloads battle information from your guys' AI's perception, though. It wasn't able to upload or debrief. So, you guys get to your battle stations. Melvin, your battle station is port side front. It's battle station 1. There's actually rail cannons there. Spartan, yours is port side or starboard side 2. I believe Lightfoot was 6. Anastasia would be 5, which is the third one on the port side, the port side. Becca is battle station 4,
Okay.
which is in between. So each player character is in a different battle station. You guys have comms, and you can communicate through your AIs and through your suits because you're all linked in. Since you guys are the senior people in your in the locker, you guys are in charge of your battle station. Okay, you guys have one lieutenant under you on the ship who, when you're off the ship, is in charge of the battle station. Each battle station has 3 tent groups, which is 27 men and women.
Okay.
People. Because there might be alien races that have no gender.
Right.
Again, 3 net 20s, Lightfoot, Graylikin, Rowan.
So, Lightfoot, what are you doing on your Nat 20 thing? This is initiative is starting where you guys have already put on your armor. You've put on any armor of Ithan that you want, one spell for that, and you're basically ready for battle. The battle has been going on by other people on the ship, but you guys are getting ready, and this is when you're entering initiative. Okay.
I'm gonna see what. I'm gonna take in what's going on. I'm gonna do a perception.
Okay. For perception, go ahead and roll your perception. 15. So with a 15, you are on the port side, right? Or sorry, starboard side,
Yeah.
which is the even numbers, and you actually can see there are viewports, and on these windows, the viewports actually you can touch the touch screen, and you can actually zoom in on objects on these viewports. You can see what looks like a ship of some sort. Roll me DB lore if you have it.
Oh, I really don't.
Okay, so you don't have DB lore. Has your character ever seen a Huron pirate ship?
We've
I know that I have used her on before, um, but I'm not.
Was that after we first left?
It was when you guys actually went back to Palladium. Remember, you went to Palladium and there was that red, weird shit in the water.
Right.
Huh?
The red light. You got attacked by Huron pirates. Remember, they are creatures. They're humanoid. They have eyes that protrude out like this, like almost tentacles to about here, and then the eyes on the end, and then they have two other eyes. They have like vicious teeth and mouth. They're very good at being pirates for some reason. If I had a picture of them, I would put them up on the screen.
Okay, well, I rolled a 15% on my DD lore.
Yeah, so your demon monster lore, DD lore. You've seen these Huron pirates. You recognize the ships.
I remember right, they're pretty deadly and bloodthirsty.
Yeah, you can. They're modern. They use magical weapons, magical energy weapons, and they are pretty terrifying at sea. It could explain why there was bodies in the ocean earlier. But yeah, right. You see, they use basically the storm to come in and attack people. So that's with your with.
Are they creating the storm?
Ah, very well, very good. You believe
That's a good question.
you believe they are.
Oh.
You actually can see that it looks like the storm is focused on them, that they're like in the eye of the storm. So it's not affecting them, but it's around their ship.
No. No.
Yes.
Just then, sheets of ice spikes hit the side of the ship, and they seem to be damaging the ship. Not horribly, but
I'm not outside.
you're at a battle station and there's a viewport and there are guns for your guys to fire. There's dual rail guns, but these are ship size rail guns, not freaking
Right.
handhelds.
Whatever,
Yeah, so they're for ship to ship combat. You're inside. You can open your bubble basically, and if it was a
Well, considering I just saw ice shards falling out of the sky, I'm not opening my bubble.
right, it is openable so that you can have fresh sea air in and what.
And rain and snow and whatever else is falling out of the sky.
Yeah, but you don't want that. So, but you do see this Huron pirate ship. It is your free action. Remember, you can still talk to the crew while they're making this perception.
Okay, so the storm appears to be created by the pirates that are attacking us on the starboard side.
Okay, so who else? Rowan had a nat 20.
I did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your perception if that's what you're gonna do.
That is what I'm gonna do.
And Rayla can.
So, and I still get +4 for the suit, correct?
Yes.
Uh, 22.
22. So you two see this. You actually see that there are 3 Huron ships. The one that she's seeing is a little further is the port one, but you can see that there's actually, as she's describing that, you see 3 separate storms that kind of merged, but you can tell that they're 3 separate ships. And as the lightning strikes, you can see the outline of the ships as they're coming. One is coming directly towards the center of the ship, and the other 2 are kind of they all came in, and the 2 kind of turned so that they're turning to get a broadside on the ship, and you can see that their cannon ports are open.
Okay. And what side of the ship? Like, are in the back or in the It's in the back,
The,
right?
you are on the port side. Sorry, you are on the starboard side in the middle, like I said. I think you are on number 4, station
So-
4.
Starboard is
Starboard is your right side.
my right side. Okay.
Port is your left side.
All right. And does it matter how far up and down the right side I'm on?
So, remember I said that there's 12 stations.
Right.
The top numbers are towards the front. So there's 6 stations on each side.
Uh-huh.
1 through 11 odd are on the starboard side. You're on 4, which is the second station from the front of the ship.
Gotcha.
You know that Lyndall is on the front of the ship,
Okay.
and then it's you, and then number 6 is
Lightfoot?
Lightfoot, and then 8, 10, and 12 are other people, I believe.
All right. Hey guys, I just sighted 3 Huron ships, each one of them having a storm cloud or whatever the hell that is. 2 of them are going to try and get around the ship to
They're flanking the ship.
flanking the
and
ship.
opening up for a broadside.
Opening up for a broadside. They do have their cannon ports open.
And it does seem Lightfoot, you remember you and her are actually talking at the same time on this initiative, or talking to each other. You actually see that you can now see the middle one. You don't see the one on your far left, but you can see the one you saw, which was turning to do a broadside, and you see the middle one that's coming straight for basically between you and Station 8. So it's coming right towards the middle of the ship at ramming speed. What's that?
But it me.
Yeah, and you can, so on 20, Raylikin has a 20 also. So Raylikin says,
yeah, I can see them too. I'm going to cast that spell on the ship with my reaction.
and she starts casting, oh shit, we just lost somebody.
Brandon. Oh yeah, Brandon.
He left a
Oh,
while ago, but he said he's gonna try to leave his computer on.
oh shit, I gotta change the
That
thing.
means it automatically goes off then.
I know, it's terrible. It must have went night night.
Oh, yeah, he said I'm ready for bed.
Night night.
That was at like almost 10.
11 or
No.
10 your time.
Yeah.
Alright, Melvin is fixed.
I didn't know he went anywhere.
I could have took it another way though, too.
You're fixed?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's terrible.
Not testing, no.
Cut. Melvin's cut.
It sounds horrible, but we do it to our dogs.
I know, huh?
We don't even ask their permission, we just do it to them.
Poor bastards.
Caspian says I'm much happier for the point.
Is he?
He is. Is he really?
I doubt he's much happier. He doesn't know the difference.
He was done pretty young. I didn't do it. I got him that way.
Right. I'm just saying. We can't say that an animal is happy getting their junk cut off.
Well, having had intact males and having had neutered males, he was a happier dog.
He's dociler. Doesn't mean he's happier.
So he's more manageable.
Right.
Yes.
Right. That doesn't
No,
make him
the
more
way-
happier.
I'm pretty sure this one falls under the happy wife, happy life clause.
Right.
Easier to deal with. So Lightfoot's happier, so he's happier.
Right. Right. That's
Love it.
funny.
I have to worry about him chasing skirts and
Right. I'm not talking bad about fixing animals. I'm just saying we don't know if they're actually happier. They might dream. That might be why Jasper cries at night while he's dreaming. Is because his nuts got cut off.
Aww.
Poor baby.
Because I would.
You'd never get over it.
No, I wouldn't. I would kill myself.
David.
Aww.
If my nuts got cut off, yeah. Sorry. That got dark fast.
That really did.
I don't promote suicide. But if my nuts got cut off, I wouldn't want to live. I'm sorry.
Moving on.
I don't want to be a eunuch.
Well, I believe most men these days would say the same thing.
Nobody wants to be a eunuch.
Just have your tooth.
I thought it was called a Munich.
A Munich?
Yeah.
That's a country or a province in Germany. Munich.
Oh.
Yeah, but the Munich was also in Jumanji.
Munich.
Oops.
What was?
The Munich. Yeah, and Jumanji.
What is that?
A Jumanji is the movie.
No,
It's the
what
movie.
what is the Munich in the movie? A city?
No balls.
Oh,
That's a eunuch with a U.
Oh.
Eunuch. Yeah.
Or English. Or German in this case.
German. You're German.
Whatever.
Okay. So, gosh, are we gonna have enough time for this battle?
Probably not tonight.
Not really.
No, because it's already
It's
11:37.
11:37.
Right. Anyways, we have to start it. We did. We already started
We
it.
did start it.
Unless you guys want to end here, do experience points, and do the battle in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
think
should do
that's
that.
a good idea.
Is that what you guys want to do?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll just start.
Not you, Miss Jeffrey?
So we did free actions already. So we'll start with the top of the action. Basically, Raylakin casted a spell to protect the ship. As the ship starts taking on a very weird, like you think she's developing a spell for armor bazaar for objects,
Neat.
or she's trying. Okay,
Or a little fairy.
what's that?
A lot of ships for a little fairy.
It is.
Yep.
But she got a 19 to cast. So she's successful with her cast. And I will roll to see how effective the shield is for the ship. It's not horrible. I mean, it's not great. She is, 13th level? So the entire ship gets covered by her 13th level shield, which is 13 times 13. Lyndall?
49.
Say that again for me.
13 times 13?
169.
Okay, so it gets 169 MDC shield plus a horror factor.
Nice.
All right, we're going to end there, where the Huron pirates are attacking the bloody cunt, the Conclave's missile cruiser. Well, the pre-Conclave's missile cruiser.
Maybe we can get a battleship over there.
Ooh, a battleship. Nice.
There should be a museum battleship in New Orleans.
Oh. Ooh.
And if we go to Texas, there should be a museum battleship and aircraft carrier there.
What museum battleship?
Was it Alabama? Not Alabama.
The Missouri?
I'm not sure.
I think that's actually, isn't that up the Mississippi? I'll have to look that up.
Might be able to swap out
Let-
ships.
Let's look. Why would you want this cruise ship? Is awesome. but you might be able to get another ship for your fleet.
Ah,
Woo! That'd be awesome.
So, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Instead of the rolling thunder, it's the cresting thunder.
The cresting thunder.
You know, cresting the waves.
Oh, yeah, you weirdo. The rolling thunder is in space. That's what you guys want to find. Anyway, so we'll do experience for tonight. It looks like we gamed for 2 hours, but there was about an hour of bullshit. So I'm going to give you guys the hour of bullshit also. So that's going to be 300 points for the night for time. And then skills is 100 plus what you rolled. I know Becca rolled like 3 skills. I know Lightfoot rolled a couple skills.
just one.
So add that. Let's say kills. You guys didn't really kill. You guys had some good role play back and forth. Some funny jokes were told. You know, it's entertaining. So I'm going to give you guys an extra 125 points for that. There was no kills, so we won't go there. But knowledges. Anybody have any knowledges?
But the Hurricane Pirates can create storms to hide in.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not really story related, but for your character, these particular ones must have the ability. So I'll give you 50 points for that. That's they're using storms as a method to attack ships.
Okay. We're popular among the crew.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
If we want people, we literally have people lined up to,
Hang out with us.
like, I thought it was going to be hard to find squires.
So your exploits have become
Legend.
Legendary.
at least, I don't know about legendary yet, but they're enough where it's starting to attract people.
They've become the scuttlebutt.
Yeah.
Yes. They are. It's not legendary yet, but you guys did recover a piece of Natosa, and defeated. In their eyes, defeated Odin.
Right.
Not only that, but we dealt with one of the most significant, one of the top 3 traders in this era.
And walked out.
And walked out alive. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
But you guys are wondering about the Sargoth clone technology.
Yes, we are.
Still. All right. So we're going to end here. We'll
How
be
long
back.
is time?
Time was 300.
300.
We'll be back for Rifted Gamers, Chapter 3, Rise of the Conclave, Episode 9, next Saturday. I believe we're going to try to play
Friday?
Monday night?
I think we're gonna I think we're gonna try playing Rifted Gamers Chapter 4, Eyes of Natosa, a Coalition Story, Episode 8.
Should be. It matches this one.
On Monday, if
I have another game.
if all goes well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's the only day I can play this week because I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday overnight.
Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Oh, I got that book. I thought about converting a D&D. Yeah, I thought about converting it into the risk game, but not telling you guys,
Oh.
and just running it within this
The
game.
storyline? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
within the storyline,
That would be interesting.
and seeing if you guys figure it out. But if you're playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage, then that would be easy.
I'm actually playing that twice.
Oh, have you played it twice now?
Game.
Yeah, she's ahead in the Monday night game, but she won't tell us what's going on the Sunday game.
I can't tell you.
You can't tell you what's going on?
No, because I'd be cheating and metagaming.
Are you playing in two different of the same campaign with the same GM?
Campaign, two different games.
Oh my gosh.
Two different members.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty
It is
cool.
cool. Yeah,
Nice.
my Monday game is so much ahead of the other game.
Yeah, I look forward to our next coalition game, but I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and I'm gonna have to watch the next or the last episode because it's been so long since I've ran that one.
Who's the kitty on the shelf? Is that Siberian?
No, that's Lila.
Where? Behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On your...
Oh yeah. On my Zoom camera. Yeah, that's Lila. She's sitting there in her little queen spot.
Did you give her some points for being popular?
What?
Oh, did I give you points for being popular? Didn't I give you 125?
No, but you did just now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys discovered that you guys are starting to attract followers. And there are William does go over the fact he started to show everybody on their PDA starts getting like lists of people that are requesting joining them. Melvin, as you look through yours, they are people of a seedier type.
Oh no.
I want to ask one question, Dave.
Yes.
Remind me what the Templar Apprentice rules are. Is it 1 at 5, then 2 at 7, and 3 at 10, I believe?
No.
What's up?
You can only have one right now. Apprentice, like a squire. You have to successfully train a squire before you can have another squire.
Squire or
Or have multiple squires. Like.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like.
Prove success before you train.
Right. People aren't going to want to be your squire if your squire just dies. Squire is a little bit different than these followers. Because squires are required to do other things. More, yes. They're required to excel. But, yeah.
You say so.
I don't think any of you have a squire.
Mm-mm.
I am trying to get a squire.
Are you a Templar?
I am.
Yes. He is.
Both Spartan and Lindell are high level. Remember, I was alone by myself, cut off my fucking hand.
Oh yes.
Right?
That's right. That's right. I thought one was a Templar and the other one wasn't.
No, they are actually both fairly high level Templars.
Are they both
obviously
Shield Templars?
Shield Templars, yes.
Damn.
Wow.
Nice.
No, they are both.
Yeah.
Decently
That's right, because that's your lineage is a Shield Templar.
Yes. No.
Yeah. Going back to your first game.
Going back to my third fucking session.
Third session, sorry.
No, by third, I mean like the third game I ever played.
Right.
When Bacha agreed to train me.
Right. No, but going back even further to remember when you ripped it in, you found the shield.
I found Emmer Cannon armor. I didn't find his shield.
Right. You
Bacha
found.
had to make me a shield. But I found his gladius, his single gladius, and his armor. Yes.
Dude, your character needs to find that armor.
I spoke with Ravuk. He has it on Atlantis.
Oh! Oh. He hasn't given that back to you.
No, he hasn't gone by Atlantis.
That's.
And again, I need to make him agree to give it to me.
That's true. That's
No,
true.
he will.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you for our thousands of viewers that have watched us tonight. Just kidding.
Think positive.
We're thinking positive. We're self-actualizing. If you like us, follow us, tell your friends. Join us in conversation. I know we're awfully quiet, and that's probably why we have a hard time getting viewers, because we don't interact with them. But we're trying. We are trying. All right. I'll see you guys on Monday. End stream.